like to, I suppose I'd do a little on a team I use for arena and other things. I don't really claim to know the game like Nandy or all the others, but I don't really see my player type, the drunk people who are shit at the game, represented in the content creators. So I thought I'd give that a shot. The older people, some of them who can actually afford to play Warhammer. I find I've got gold characters, but I find that sometimes running them in an arena gets boring. So I try and mix things up and play teams that are just satisfying to play. And one of the ones I've hit on is the Izzy Splat team, or that's what I call it. And it's a very satisfying team, and it kind of centers around Kutzkudden, Rosweta, and Yarrick and Snotflogga, basically making things go splat, while Izzy keeps them alive. And so I'm going to run through that team. There's also a little bit on Yarrick and Snot, because I just noticed that Yarrick's summary execution bumps the grots. And I don't have Yarrick high enough to be able to test this well in the arena. But I theorized that it'd be very useful to run the two of them. If you do have them similarly at silver, I'd say you're going to get good results in arena. And I'm just going to show kind of an example of that in the video. And then I'm going to just run through the basics of the Izzy Splat team. Another reason for making videos like this is when I see the content creators, they always have these high level fucking characters. They're fucking huge, they're gold, they're diamond, they're the rare drops, they got Mon Ra, they got Eldraon up to 50, and it's not really representative of most of the players. So all of these characters that I'm running are like silver. I think Kut is the highest, he's like silver 3. Izzy's silver 2, Roswita's silver 2, Tacticus I think silver 1, and Snot maybe silver 1 I think. I'll run through the equipment too, because people seem to leave that out. So this was a longer introduction than I meant to do, but seems like it needed or bored some talking about it. Sorry for the crap microphone as well. But anyway, on with the something. So the team itself, comprises of, as I said, Izzy, Roswita, Kutzkudden, Yarrick, Snotflogga. I'm going to look at them now on the levels so you can see that nothing's like disproportionate or crazy like some of the other content creators with their out of reach strength characters. Izzy's gear, Izzy's a silver 2. She's got a rare level 2 powered combat knife. You always use knives with the sisters due to their special crits thing. She's a level 5 epic advanced force field. And a level, I think, 3 advanced force field amplifier. This is her passive, and this is one of the most important things, but that's, I think, 34 here. But, they nerfed her recently. She used to heal herself as well when the others around her got damaged, and that was really essential to early middle players, because she was really what would get you through elite campaigns, hero release events. So nerfing her has really kind of fucked things for people who are low to mid-level. I think it's a fucking stupid decision, regardless of what it was in PvP. Here's Roswita. She hits like a fucking tank on Psychers, as well as Mortarion, although she needs good equipment, because she's like Papyrus otherwise. We got Cut. I leveled Cut because of the Screamer Killer, so I had a good tank that Izzy could heal. Doesn't do the most damage, and I don't have his abilities up. I suspect Frag Bomb is better than I think it is. but he's good. And I've got a bolt pistol 5, rare plated greaves 5x2, and I can't remember what the other thing is. I think that's it. That's it on his equipment. He definitely needs the blade. It's very satisfying to play with. Then we got Snotflogga. I think Snotflogga is one of the best in the game now. The grots, you know, that battle fatigue, while they ignore it, they also suffer from it, so it means that, I think, I haven't tested it, I believe that Yarrick bunks them. Well, I'll show you something like that, although not really, later. It's like a fucking tank. The grot's taunt cannot be underestimated in PvP. It locks people down, and it fucking completely turns off their active. And I think he's in, maybe for PvP, he's in the top 5 at the moment. But he's also amazing in raids if you get him higher. You know, if you have him, he's easy to get, definitely develop. Shark, I don't know, there was a lot of hype about him being one of the biggest damage dealers, but maybe that's if you have him at Diamond fucking 9. He's not really otherwise, but he is on Cycris. And there's something very satisfying about how he moves around with his active and his grappling hook. I don't have the abilities that high. The reduced hit is pretty handy on the damage of the 2 hexes. Cycris suppression. But now we're going to get to Yarrick and Snotflogga execution. You can see what I mean. So if you see this, right, I'm fighting Yarrick, but we're going to see Yarrick. I don't really often see Yarrick summary execution trigger, so this is one where it triggers. I think if he's on the same team as Snot, then, you know, the grots are more prone. So we're going to see in a moment now, the guys over there are going to get killed. Yeah, Shark kills one. With kills one, and see, we get summary execution. Now look, see the damage it does? See that added damage? That's pretty hefty. I mean, the Cadian Guardsmen hit pretty heavy anyway. And to get that turned off, you have to kill Yarrick. This is my Splat team. I just wanted to show that I have that theory about the summary execution, and I think they're doing good on that. There's Yarrick gone, so the buff is gone off the Cadian Guardsman. Snot killing those summons. I love Snot. You see, it sort of plays itself out. See, the team is usually about, or normally, you keep Izzy central. Cut should usually go at the front. We're going to see that now coming up once this little clip of the Yarrick stuff, the theory that I hit upon when I was going through the editing happens. And I'm going to talk about the machines as well, because the Imperial machine is amazing for fucking with the AI. The Cadians always go for minions first. However, when you're playing AVI Arena, they always distract the main tunes, so you can last longer than you should, and you're going to see that. I'll try and point it out when we get through that. I don't really play this competitively, but it's a good time, I think. So here we are with the Izzy Splat team goes Splat. So this is the first line of, let's see, we got to move Izzy into the middle. And then we move Cut to the front. Jark is kind of a free agent, but usually he should stay close to Izzy at the beginning to take the hit off that first damage. As you see, that blast damage from the first round, Izzy soaks that up. Used to be, though, she wouldn't be getting damaged. As usual, you should really take out Bellator first. Those summons are a fucking pain in the ass. Bellator and probably Vindicta if you can get her first, because that fire, I mean, she's useful early game, but the friendly fire is too fucking annoying. See, now this is the whole journey to killing Bellator. You cannot stress how much you gotta take them off the map at the start. See, Cut can take a hammering most of the time. And then, see, that's where Jar comes into his own. Slicing through Psychers. Same with Roswitha. Now watch, this is what I love about it. Splat. Just goes splat. I love when Cut does that. Roswitha's attack has the weirdest sound, but, you know. So, now we're on some weighty scene, because I didn't probably edited this right or something, but we're back into Arena. Now, always use the terrain. So you see, there's a lower terrain there. That's like, I think it's a lower 50% damage taken when you're in lower terrain. Make sure you use that and put the really useful characters like Snot and Izzy there. See that she just, and then Cut's gonna get that first movement damage bonus. You got to take out the Eldron, but he's probably the highest character, so that's maybe not gonna get him the first time. I see Cut goes splat. That's why I like this. It's a very satisfying team to play. And Roswitha, it just always hits like a tank. It's great. Then you got Snot. Now you have Archimantos, or however you say his fucking name. He can't use his active. So there'll be no summons of him. So next turn, Roswitha's going to kill him. Or he should have. Maybe that didn't play out the way it's supposed to. But he should have been. Shit, no, I didn't summon. That was the problem. See the mistakes you make when you're not playing at the best. But yeah, let's see. I think you might be able to see the use of using the tanks or the mortars summons to distract the AI, because they'll always go for the guardsman first, which buys you time. So I'm going to be able to, I think, if I remember right, probably move Izzy up to heal Cut just in case. Maybe I didn't. Oh no, I did. And then that one's over. It's a very, very satisfying team to play. However, the Izzy's self-heal when she's healing the others, that was really useful. Like, that scraped me through so many elite matches. The nerfing of it is, I think, is going to damage the game, because I think people are going to get fucked off with how difficult things are. Here's a good match, because you're going to see, I think you're going to see the efficacy of using the mortars summons to distract the AI in the arena, which is really useful. I mean, this is probably boring as fuck, but I found it kind of interesting enough that I wanted to put it out there, because I don't see people really talking about weird little teams that are just satisfying to play. My primary team is an Abraxas Psyker team, and that can get, as good as it is, it gets pretty boring. Now we're stuck on the broken ice. Abaddon's a weird character, because I think Abaddon's only going to come into his own when he's put with the new, what are they called? World Eaters guy, Ascor. Yeah, I don't think Ascor's damage ramp. I think if you have a team there with Pestilin, Abaddon, and Ascor, you're going to get and then 2 Psychers. You're going to get crazy damage boosts. Snot is just very satisfying. Everything goes splat. If you can heal with Izzy, always heal. See that they always get distracted by the summons, which gives you time. to kill them, mostly, and make them go splat. They'll probably hit the grot first, I think, as well. See? The AI is distracted, and you have time to move into a better position, or hit them again, which is a good way to game the arena, to get the better chests, and the rewards that go with that. Vindictive's seeing some increased play. I don't know whether it's an influx of new players or something, but unless she's really high level, I don't think she's worth it for the level of overkill and friendly fire she does. But I keep meaning to level her to use her with Abraxas and Aranon, but I don't know. I keep getting distracted by other characters. But I think you can probably get the idea of just kind of how satisfying this is to play. See? It's just splat victories go splat. Even when you lose with this team, it's incredibly fucking satisfying. So I highly recommend it. And as before, if you enjoyed this and want to help me out or get 100 Blackstone, here's a code for a referral code to put in. And, it gets me more of that black crystal crack and the requisition scrolls, the gambling, and the orbs, and all the things you need. So there's the code again. Apparently I left it up longer this time, or maybe the same, I can't remember. I hope you enjoyed this short video on the Izzy team of Splat. This is our guild, or clan, or whatever it is.